Kody Brown has been open about needing the things in his life to be pretty, from his hair to his wife, Robyn. According to his daughter, Mykelti, and son-in-law, Tony Padron, though, that preference also apparently applies to Kody's own kids. In a recent Patreon video uploaded to their YouTube channel, the Sister Wives stars discussed Kody's obsession with looking good and how that obsession helped to decide which of his 18 children he allegedly prefers over others. "I will say that Kody, for sure, does clearly and for sure have a very big preference for pretty things," Tony said. "He likes when his girls are pretty, when his boys are pretty. For that reason, I think that's why he always said that Aspyn was his favorite." Mykelti was surprised to hear that Kody had openly stated that Aspyn, who is Kody's eldest daughter and second overall in the Brown family birth order, is his favorite. She did, however, admit that Kody's actions in the past have made it seem that way. "He never said that. He just acts that," Mykelti said. However, Tony insisted that he's heard Kody say that Aspyn is his favorite kid. "As the insecure second child, I don't want to hear that." Mykelti, whose mother is Kody's third ex-wife, Christine said, "I already have issues growing up with Aspyn being the favorite. I remember he would talk about Aspyn as his favorite. One of the reasons was because she was always, prettied up," Tony said. "He said it, not me. I just remember him saying those things." Earlier in the live stream, Mykelti admitted that her dad has always appreciated when people are well-groomed. "He likes put together," Mykelti added, before stating that Kody's mother always took the time to get herself dressed and groomed and wearing pearls at the beginning of each day, much like Robyn does now. During the most recent season of Sister Wives, Christine opened up about her ex-husband's obsession with his wife's hair, makeup, and clothing. She revealed that Kody often compared the appearances of his first three wives, Christine, Mary, and Janelle, to Robyn's appearance. He liked makeup. It was like you had to always look nice, Christine said during an episode that aired in April. "It mattered to him so much. Kody likes makeup, so I just keep putting more and more on. One thing about me is I can really wear out an eyebrow pencil in a hurry." According to Christine, Robyn was able to oftentimes spend more time making herself Kody ready than the other women were, which would result in her getting extra attention from Kody. "No wonder I was constantly wondering and constantly insecure, because as much as I was comparing, he was also comparing us to Robyn all the time," Christine said of Kody's shallow behavior. "Robyn was up on this pedestal, and the rest of us were just lacking. I felt I was lacking in the relationship." During the same episode, Mary also recalled her ex-husband's obsession with looks. "Kody's always wanted people around him to look good," Mary stated. "I remember when he and I were first dating, he would take me out and buy outfits because he wanted me to look good." During their recent live stream, Mykelti admitted that she never was Kody's favorite child and claimed she never needed to be. However, she claimed that there was one brief period of time where she felt she was in the coveted favorite child position with her dad. "He never said it, but I believe there was a point where I was his favorite," Mykelti, who is the fifth born of Kody's 18 children, stated. "For a little bit, I think there was a time there that I was the favorite. For 2 seconds, while you were being the ultra-mediator for everything," Tony added. "We can assume that this period came shortly after Christine left Kody. Although most of Kody's adult children have little or no relationship with Kody, Mykelti continued to visit him and Robyn and try to mend some of the family's strained relationships. after her brother Garrison's funeral last year, though. Mykelti announced via a comment on her Patreon account in September that her feelings toward Robin had changed due to recent events. Mykelti stated that, around the same time, she gave birth to her twins, Archer and Ace, which Tony said helped a lot in strengthening Mykelti and Kody's relationship. While Mykelti only had a short period where she was Kody's favorite child, she did admit that she scored high in the ranks when it came to her mom Christine's 6 kids. "Mom hates the word favorite as well," Mykelti said. "So I'll never say that I was her favorite because she hated it, but she really did enjoy it when I had the twins. I was, like, extra cool or something." RELATEDSTORY Sister Wives fans speculate that Kody Brown hinted at reason behind feud with daughter Mykelti during Tell All, story that just cannot be told.
Sister Wives stars Kody Brown and Meri Brown ended their 32-year marriage in 2022, but they recently shared an odd moment of accidental intimacy. As Kody's first wife, Meri was integral to building their polygamous family, welcoming Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robin Brown as wives 2 through 4. Initially, their bond was strong, with Meri describing Kody on-screen as charismatic and engaging. However, tensions arose due to fertility struggles, the 2015 catfishing scandal, and Kody's shifting affections. Their relationship deteriorated over the years, marked by a lack of intimacy for over a decade, culminating in their split. The final years of Meri and Kody's marriage was turbulent, with Kody stating in 2022 that he no longer considered himself married to Meri, a sentiment she found hurtful. In 2024, Meri was granted a spiritual release by their church leaders. Though she was heartbroken by the split, she found peace, focusing on personal growth. Kody later claimed their marriage was troubled from the start, citing better dynamics with his other wives, while Meri refuted his narrative, seeking closure. While Kody helped Meri move during Sister Wives Season 19, they shared an awkward yet intimate moment. Kody calls Meri his favorite ex-wife. They've grown closer since divorcing. Kody and Meri got married in April 1990, beginning a spiritual union as the first of Kody's 4 wives in their polygamous family. Meri, then only 19 years old, and Kody, 22, shared a strong bond, rooted in their shared faith. They welcomed a daughter in 1995, but Meri's fertility struggles strained their relationship. The couple faced challenges, including Meri's 2015 catfishing scandal, which deepened their emotional distance, leading to the 2022 end of their marriage. Despite this, Sister Wives Season 19 showed moments of unexpected connection between the two, like Kody's emotional support during Meri's move to Utah. During Sister Wives Season 19, it was revealed that Kody calls Meri his favorite ex-wife, which bothers his other exes, Janelle and Christine. The comment surfaced during an emotional moment when Kody helped Meri move to Utah, reflecting on their 32-year marriage. During a confessional, Janelle said she felt the label diminished her own history with Kody. Christine, now happily remarried to David Woolley, dismissed it as Kody's attempt to rewrite history. Kody and Meri's awkward moment explained, "The closest I've been to him in years." While Kody helped move Meri from Arizona to Utah during Sister Wives Season 19, they shared a fun, flirty moment. While moving items into a moving truck, Meri backed into Kody, then was pushed right into him. Meri described it as the closest I've been to him in years. During a confessional, Kody described the moment as sexual in nature and expressed concerns about it being disrespectful to Robin. Kody also went on to say that he and Meri had so much fun that day, and he wishes she'd been that way during their marriage. Will Kody and Meri ever get back together? There's too much water under the bridge. Though Kody and Meri reached a civil coexistence after their split, reconciliation seems unlikely. Despite 32 years together, their marriage crumbled due to Kody's emotional distance and his focus on Robin. Kody admitted in 2022 he no longer felt married to Mary, and their lack of intimacy for over a decade solidified the rift. Mary was granted a spiritual release in 2024 and has embraced personal growth, while Kody claims their marriage was always strained. Though they're amicable, deep-seated issues and divergent paths make reuniting improbable for the Sister Wives stars. Tay may be settling into a more traditional marriage, but Sister Wives stars Robyn and Kody Brown's home decor is far from the norm. Think horses getting romantic under a dazzling moonlit sky, or an entire room dedicated to the cowboy way of life. Retta from Ugliest House in America would have a field day at Robyn and Kody's 6-bedroom, multi-million-dollar home. But let's take a tour, shall we? Exploring Robyn and Kody Brown's tone-deaf aesthetic choices. The couple purchased a new home, but when they listed their old Flagstaff home for sale in August 2024, fans were quick to notice their rather eccentric taste in home decor. A Reddit user shared some screenshots from the couple's Zillow listing, which revealed some of the most questionable items in their home. As gorgeous as the property is, there's no denying that a large painting featuring 2 horses kissing underneath the moonlit sky is not exactly what most people would consider tasteful art. It's almost as if the animals symbolize Robyn and Kody's romance, and if that's true, it's a bit too on the nose. One might assume that the strange painting would be a stark contrast to the rest of Kody and Robyn's decorative choices. Unfortunately, though, the entire property was full of mismatched design elements. Case in point is Robyn and Kody's cowboy-themed room, complete with a native bow and arrow hanging on the wall and a rug from Walmart featuring an oversized Lone Star print. Aside from being pretty tacky, Robyn and Kody's taste in decor is also insensitive. The use of indigenous symbolism reflects the couple's lack of cultural awareness. These artifacts hold deep spiritual and historical meaning for many Native communities, and reducing them to rustic decorations to fit the room's Western aesthetic isn't exactly a good look. What's worse is the use of all that heavy leather furniture, which only makes the room feel more like a movie set from the 1960s and less like someone's home. The master bedroom and ensuite were the worst parts of the Sister Wives couple's house. Reddit users actually dubbed the couple's master suite the Purple Princess bedroom, thanks to its velvet drapes, lavender bedding, and overall medieval-style furniture. Personal taste in interior design is definitely subjective, but anyone would agree that the combination of textures and colors in this room was overwhelming. That doesn't even cover the bathroom, though, which was a combination of strangely clashing elements. The mirror in the master bathroom was covered in handwritten scripture verses and motivational quotes in red marker. Not to mention the out-of-place Flintstone sink, which did not make for a very good statement piece. Lastly, Robyn and Kody's love of oversized geodes and decorative crystals is on full display in their bathroom, quite literally. Combined with the already chaotic design of the bedroom, the bathroom feels even more jarring to look at. It's like the couple looked at a bunch of Pinterest boards and decided to combine all of them into one big visual mess. Robyn and Kody Brown's former home reveals a much deeper issue. The most unsettling part of all this, however, is just how much money Kody and Robyn spent on their unusual design choices. A fan on Reddit broke down the prices of all the paintings the couple had on display in their former home, and the amount added up to around $150,000. That's not including the countless sculptures and wall trinkets scattered throughout the house. What makes this all the more appalling is Kody's blatant disregard for the rest of his family's needs. Back when the Browns moved to Flagstaff, Janelle Brown had to live in an RV, while Mary Brown ran a B&B that her ex-husband refused to fund. Not to mention that in September 2024, Christine Brown had to sue Kody for child support. However, he was too busy commissioning pieces that his and Robyn's home barely had the display space for. Now, the fact that these pieces appear to be awkwardly stacked on the walls has led the fans to speculate that these purchases were a way for Kody to hide his wealth from his former wives. That would certainly explain why his and Robyn's former home was crammed to the brim, with gaudy prints and clutter worth thousands. Sister Wives is available to stream on Max.